sunscreen. Look at that. Bruh. K-Skin is so bad. I thought that I looked at ingredients. I thought that this was exciting. I was excited, right? Little rewind. This might be the best celebrity skincare line ever. Is this just a cash grab, or is this what we have been hoping for? Winnie Harlow has launched a skincare line that isn't just skincare, it's sunscreen. This is a celebrity sunscreen line that is blowing my mind. And did I buy into it? Absolutely. And has it arrived yet? At the time of filming this video, no. It looks like they would apply nicely, like the ingredients list are great. The question is, does the actual formulation hold up to the marketing and the advertising and the ingredients lists? Oh no.
It's like, look at that. It's like pigment in oil.
This is one of the worst sunscreens I've ever used. The comments warned me. The comments were the writing on the wall. You were right. I will admit when I am wrong, and you were right. All of the comments were just saying, this is a cash grab. Winnie Harlow is known for cash grabs, which I didn't actually know about. Can someone please tell me more so that I can look this up? But the comments also alerted me that Venus Williams apparently came out with a sunscreen in 2020 and I didn't even know about it. And if we're talking about sunscreens that are made by women with melanated black ebony skin, black girl sunscreen comes to mind. Fenty Skin came to mind, which isn't really my favorite. Like, it has been growing on me. I might owe Fenty Skin an apology, but that is for another video. And then this came to mind. But this, I can't. I need to try out the Venus Williams one, and I will be doing that, but I'm also trying out this. And the beautiful butterflies are basically telling me, it's a cash grab. She's a sellout. And I'm like, oh, oops. I've already spent my 45 something dollars plus shipping. I can't even begin to tell you what ensued. You know what? I'm not gonna tell you. Why don't I show you? Look at what came in the mail. This is K-Skin for everyone under the sun. Let's unbox this, shall we? I'm just gonna tear it open with my hands because me being primal. Oh, this is actually very cute. This says K-Skin by Winnie Harlow for everyone under the sun. I love that there's actually different body shapes as well as skin tones and of course skin conditions in their advertising. It says thank you so much for your K-Skin purchase. Show more skin, no beach required. Beach please. That's like a really weird logo. Okay. Oh, she even has like a little anecdote right here. It says, having vitiligo has made me passionate about creating sun care that gives you serious protection. K-Skin is daily sun care infused with gentle island-based ingredients and high-performance skincare actives that are lightweight, breathable, and give you confidence to show your skin every day. Winnie Harlow. Here, you guys, I don't know Winnie Harlow's vernacular. Did she write this or did somebody else write this for her? After I posted that video, a lot of people were like, Winnie Harlow does cash grab everything. I was like, really? I wasn't aware of that. I don't know. It only comes with one product because I literally put 2 in my cart and I don't know if the other one sold out or if I just only added 1 to my cart. This says Sun Care Isle Glow Face Lotion SPF 45. The ingredients appear to be the same as what we saw on the website, and this is an octocrylene, octisalate, avobenzone mix. So this is a chemical sunscreen, although it does look like there is titanium and iron oxides in here, but based on where they are on the ingredients list, it looks like those are only being used for the color of this product. So I do consider this a chemical-based sunscreen. Let's open this before we destroy the package. Come on. Don't you hate it when products make you destroy the package just to get to it? I like to store a lot of my products in their packages, just so that I can always turn and learn my ingredient lists. It says for everyone under the sun, very cute, sea moss, hydrating nectar, and niacinamide. Now, I do wonder if this is going to ball up on the skin. It says directions, apply to face 15 minutes before sun exposure, reapply at least every 2 hours, and for external use only. So let's try this out. We're gonna give it that shaky and that new pump energy. Ooh, this comes out like a legit foundation. Oh my God, this feels like a mousse. Do you remember the Maybelline Moussey foundation? That's like what this is. Oh my God, it's like, it's fluffy. Also, do you remember that I think it was from Dior, the Dior Show Air Mousse foundation? It was freaking weird. It smells like those last few hours that you get to spend on the beach before you start to feel yourself burning. Like you're drinking the coconut-based drink and you're having a good time and you know that pain is like right around the corner. That's what this smells like. It has that sunscreen smell that's masked by like some sort of islandy scent. I don't know if it's vanilla-y or coconut-y. As I blend it in, it's actually turning my hand a little bit yellow. I wonder if this is really gonna mix with all skin tones. It's a little bit less covering than a foundation, but let me just try it on half of my face. That right there is a foundation. Like, I'm sorry. That's like a foundation, but then it doesn't cover. Let's try this on half of the face and see how it goes. So here is my face. Right now I have some serums on, but I don't have any sunscreen on because I saw that this was nice and labeled for me in the mail. That's weird. You see that? Zoom in on that. That's what we're talking about with texture. That's weird. Okay, we are going to do half of the face. My hair is a mess, but that's okay. As you can see, I have a little bit of redness up here by my cheeks, a little bit of redness around the nose. All right, we're just gonna do half of our face. Wow, wow. The ingredient list looks better than the first swatch on my hand. As I mix it in, it's almost like the pigments of the foundation are kind of separating from the formula, but then when I blended it in on my hand, it's like settling into the lines of my hand. What is going on? Based on the ingredients, I was so impressed by this. But remember, ingredient lists are not everything. Oh no, please don't disappoint me. It's almost like oily. Like imagine mixing in oil with the foundation and then they don't mix in properly. That's like how it's separating on my skin. And as you can see, it's kind of separating on my hands as well and kind of soaking into the creases. Also, is it just me or is this making me look orange on the half of the face that I've applied this? I don't understand how this is going to work on black ebony skin, like Fitzpatrick type 6, and then completely pale white skin of like a Fitzpatrick type 1. I don't know how this is for everyone. Oh my God, do you see that? It's like, the pigment is almost sitting on top of the skin. And then it says it has niacinamide. Is that going to ball up? It's almost like a really bad fake tanner. I was so excited for this. It's not blending in very well either. Man, like, do you see how I'm smearing it over the top of my skin? But it's like, it's not going into my skin. And it's definitely giving me that greasy sunscreen glow that we come to expect from sunscreen. You know what else? Starting to fucking burn. I know that this is an American chemical sunscreen, and I know that when I have acne breakouts, sometimes certain chemical sunscreens will burn my skin, and that is just because that's sometimes what chemical sunscreens do. Oh my God. Like it's leaving pigment on my hands. I can feel it flushing. And again, it's not horrible, but it's not great. Look at this. Oh my God, do you see what's happening to my lip? Do you see how like the color is separating as I'm trying to blend it in? Yo, this is like a horrible foundation. What is going on? Am I using this improperly? No. It's pilling. Do you see what is going on to this? It's like I applied a really bad facial oil and then tried to put foundation on top of it. What is happening? Oh my God. No. Do you see how bad it's pilling? I am wearing a serum underneath this. That is disgusting. Big yikes. I don't know if it's the serum doing this. Oh my God, I'm flaking all over the place. Ew, let me just pick up these pieces of chunky foundation sunscreen. Do you see how streaky that is? And it's like, it's not absorbing into my skin. And I didn't even apply a full face full. Can you see all that nasty? That is what's happening. Oh my God, it feels so gross. This feels like me applying dollar store foundation. And it's like, it's coming off in peely chunks. Okay, I'm gonna wipe this off because this is disgusting. I'm gonna recompose myself and I'm going to try this on a day that I'm not going anywhere outdoors, like on an indoor sunscreen day. And I'm gonna try a full face of this. Now I'm also going to purchase the other product, which I was so excited about, but now I'm literally scared of. I wanna know if this is reacting with what I have previously on my skin or if this is just a fucking disaster. Do you see how nasty that is? And it's like, the color is not even blending into my skin. This is testament that you cannot base every skincare decision solely off of the ingredients list. The ingredient list for this looked great. The way this is turning out, it's like one of those true crime stories if the true crime serial killer was a skincare ingredient list. Like masquerading to be like the nice, loving husband or wife, but then is actually a serial killer on the weekends. Yeah, it's like this ingredient list is nice and friendly and happy and then just fucking destroys your skin and makes you look like a greasy pumpkin covered in shards of peeling paint. We're done here. I'm washing this off and I will revisit this on a stay-at-home day. What the fuck did I just buy? All right, let's revisit this later. I am going to attempt to put this on the face. This is gonna be my first day of like fully wearing it. This is what's so weird. This is brand new and the packaging, do you see how it's already rubbing itself off? It's like coming off. Oh my God, I just rubbed it off. Anyways, I am going to try to do a normal amount of 2 finger swipes, but I'm a little nervous, so I'm gonna go a little light on this. Oh no. It's like bad foundation. Hey, can you see what's going on?
It's so separated. I cannot keep my cool over here. I don't know what that's like. That's like, oh my gosh.
It's like when I try to cook pasta sauce and I try to like add flour to like oil or something, but it doesn't blend.
You're also the only person I've ever seen microwave a salad, so.
Okay, is it just me or does it look like I'm a different color?
You totally look like you're ready for a bodybuilding competition. You know how they show up and they're all
self-tan.
Glazed.
This reminds me of a bad glazed self-tanner. Look at how it's like glittery.
It is. It's got this very unnatural bronzy hue. Okay, I get that if that's like your base skin tone, then it might complement it, but that is not your base skin tone.
Okay, so here's the whole thing. Winnie Harlow, obviously vitiligo, but she said this is for everyone.
This is not gonna work on
That's my
some
question.
parts of her skin.
I mean, maybe this is... It's kind of stinging, like right here. I have a blemish. I have a couple over here under the skin. I have one up here. It's like really shiny. I don't know if it's the formula that's dewy or if it's just shiny. Feel it. Do you see how it's pilling already?
Ooh. Oh yes, there was the little granules.
Do you remember when I tried to do a full face of like glitter makeup in public and it just showed off all of my acne scars?
Yes, that's the same sort of vibe I'm getting right now.
Okay, I can't get these goobers off. And now I need to wash my hands. Let's just wear this out and about today. And I'm gonna do some check-ins and some reapplications and we're gonna see how it goes. Okay? Okay. I'm not even like an hour in and my eyes are kind of burning. It's not like terrible burn, but it's like you look uncomfortable. It hurts.
Yeah, you look not good.
I don't know if I can drive. I'm gonna let the car drive me.
That's a good idea.
Okay, how does my face look?
To be totally fair and honest,
In this lighting?
in the sunlight, you look very nice. And, you know, I can see some parts where it maybe didn't blend out properly because it's maybe not blended properly to begin with.
I can't see anything. All my eyes are blurry.
Yeah, all of them. You have like a crap load of gold like built up there. So you do look very dewy and you got that summer glow.
Oh my God, do you see how
I
my
see
entire
that.
eye is just...
I see that your eye is just like leaking.
It hurts to open. And then it's like it moves around and
I
then
know.
It stings.
You get, the more you cry, the more sunscreen gets rinsed into your eye.
Oh my God. Oh,
One of those got in, yeah?
I look like I'm having a breakdown.
Is this, my eyes are watering for you, look at that.
Oh. Well, there's a nest up there. Wow.
Oh, wow.
No, I'm really crying because I'm sad.
Story of my life.
Oh, wow, I can see again.
It's a beautiful world out here, isn't it?
Beautiful day. Oh, wow, it's actually, yeah, it's sunny.
I really love your eyeshadow. You're really avant-garde today.
It's like those things that are left behind in the toilet rolls, and now it's really left behind in the toilet rolls. I'm okay.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not gonna
true.
hit that car. Thank you. Oh!
We'll update you at the next reapplication, which will surely be
Man, that's
a torturous ordeal.
I know. Bro, look at how that's like, that's off.
What brand are you wearing? I don't know.
Ooh, what brand of sunscreen are you wearing? I don't know. I just found it. It's called... I wish we had realized earlier that this was so easy to come off, because we could have made it say, we could have carved part of it off and made it say gay skin.
Why is that not coming off, but this is?
That's a very good question. You're a pilly caterpillar.
But do you see how it's like, filling in my lines?
Yeah, and then as you smile, you get like strings of glittery goobies in there.
This is one of the worst sunscreens I've ever used.
So we are on a little walk and it's just about dinner time, thanks daylight savings. I'm going to reapply this. Do you want to help me be a human tripod?
Oh no.
It's like, look at that. It's like pigment in oil. I feel like I cried off all of my sunscreen today. I don't even feel like I had a full application of sunscreen.
Yeah, you did wipe your face quite a few times, and I see where it's like built up.
It's coming out in like different... What the hell? It's separating while it's in my hand.
Yeah.
I don't want to put it in my eyes again because it made me cry.
That's icky. That is so nasty. Oh my god.
I'm trying to think of when you would actually be able to use this. Like if you wanted to use this underneath a sunscreen.
I see it pilling up all over your chin. Look at that, nice. Oh, that's a bug.
Oh my god, it's so... You can see! Oh man, it's so streaky.
Yeah.
And then look at this, it's not even...
Yeah, it doesn't match your body tone at all.
I'm just gonna... Ready? Oh man.
Oh, man.
Hey, this would be a good body sunscreen, but it's labeled as a face sunscreen.
That's
this
what I
would
was
be a good
thinking.
I mean, oh man, I look like I have jaundice.
Yeah.
Look at how bad this is.
It has a very warm undertone, and it's just not matching your skin. You look like you just slept on a pizza.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep up using this for a month, let alone even a week.
I don't think so. I don't think it's worth it. Oh,
It's
no,
like it's
your
burning
are
my
gonna-
eyes again.
This isn't good.
I have no way to wipe this off in public either.
I have a leg also that I will make available to you.
Let's go for
previous-
our walk. Oh my god. There's like a whole finger line.
Yeah, you're stripey right now.
You know, if you stand in the sun and squint your eyes and don't have vision, then it's not bad. But the second you start seeing things...
It's golden hour. You're golden.
Golden hour is supposed to make everything look good.
You look good.
No.
Nobody said you didn't look good.
I'm just driving and it's like making me tear. Like even though I didn't even put it, like reapply it on my eyelids, it's like making me tear. I feel so embarrassed to walk into a store. So I'm very glad that I have face masks. Anyways, I'm just gonna hide. This is to the point that it's like burning my eyes. You can see how greasy it is. At the end of the day, it's pilly, but it does feel pretty lightweight. But like, bruh. I'm gonna use some cleansing oil. Wish me luck. I'm going to try this yet again. I'm not going to use like a full amount. I'm just going to use like half of what I would normally use. I don't know if I can do this for another day. I don't even know if it's protecting me, and my eyes are stinging again. Of course they are. I'm just going to avoid my eye area and maybe use another product by my eyes. Oh boy, this is bad. Like this is really, now it's all over my hands and I'm shiny. Look at that, it's like bronzer. Oh my gosh, look at, okay, the second you try to rub this in, do you see how it's like imagine rubbing foundation in. It's just like it keeps going. In the light, it looks great. Yeah, but then it also doesn't. Do you see how this is like...
Oh, your fingers are so sparkly.
My fingers are so sparkly. Okay, so I need to reapply because it is that time of day, but I feel very insecure in my doing so. Here's this. Let's just reapply. Again, this morning I only did one pump and it still turned out to be a disaster.
You didn't look as bad as yesterday.
That's because I used like a quarter of the amount.
Yeah.
Look at how it highlights my pores. Like, just rub bronzer on your face. How did this get through quality check and research and development? Do you want to see Cassandra expose herself?
Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
This is when I use makeup wipes. These are actually cleansing facial wipes, hypoallergenic, fragrance-free, cruelty-free, pH balanced, and vegan. The only one that I use, especially because it's large. This is for butts. This is for emergencies, and this is for moments like this. Okay. I don't do makeup wipes, but I do emergency towelettes. My face looks like shit. And this is going to be just another day. Look at this mask. Look at how nasty that is. That's not foundation. All right. Wish me luck.
You're beautiful.
You're beautiful too. Your face does not look like shit. It looks like a beautiful face covered in.
Oh, I'll take it.
I think that's better. I'm sorry.
Here is where we are at the end of the day, and this is just so nasty. I will give it to Winnie. It feels lightweight. It doesn't suffocate the skin, but like my eyes have not been protected at all today because anytime I get this close to my face, it burns. This is absolutely disgusting. It's pilling. It's really, really just gross. And I don't know what else to tell you. At the end of the day, I can't wait to get this off my face. Level Skin Fix Cleanser. Did I get a bad one? Like, I need to know who is actually enjoying this. This K-Skin, I was gonna try to use it for like 2.5 weeks. The label didn't even last 2 days. How am I supposed to last 2 days? The things I put myself through. Wow, Cassandra. I've been like procrastinating on putting on my sunscreen all morning. I did my brows, I did my mascara. I was like about to leave and I was like, Cassandra, you need to put on sunscreen. I hate this stuff so much, and I'm like day 3 and I'm over it. And then I feel like I can't even apply enough sunscreen. Look at that. What is going on there? I'm not a quitter normally, but I feel like I should quit. Life is too short to use crappy sunscreen. Like, I'm looking at this and I have this right here and I'm like, should I just use that? This is so bad. This is so bad. Like, if I'm not enjoying sunscreen to the point that it's changing, like, I can't go out like this. I'm done. You know what? I'm done. This is it. I give up. You know what I'm gonna do? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say goodbye to this because this is just so bad and I don't know how to fix it. Like, this is terrible. Life is too short to use crappy sunscreen. I am going to repurchase and try to get the other one. I will test the other one and see if it's any better. But this, I just can't. Why am I doing this to myself? It's terrible. It stings my eyes. Now it's gonna make my mascara run done. That's the verdict. I'm not a quitter. I am reevaluating my priorities. Okay? Okay. Okay.
Bruh. Oh no.
The little orange box again. What happened this time?
Dude. Can I show you something?
I wish you would.
Houston, we have a problem.
Uh-oh.
Look at this return policy.
Okay. Oh, they have a return policy. Fabulous.
But they don't. That's the problem. Pull up the website.
Okay, what's the website? Let me.
It literally says visit kskin.com/returns. Fill out the online order form. Whatever you'd like to do, refund or exchange.
Okay, I'm going to kskins.com/returns. Please and thank you. Oh, page not found, page not found, page not found. How could they do this to us?
What do I do? It's so bad.
I am going to write a strongly worded letter to K-Skin right now. They would love to hear from us, apparently, so they're going to. I did not like my sunscreen.
I'm having separation anxiety because your product separated on my face, and now I'm anxious about the way I look and feel. Have you seen this, Ryan? Okay, come here.
Nope. Oh my god.
It's usually so much worse.
Okay, come here, ready?
It kind of looks like bird dookies.
Yeah, it's not flat.
Look at this.
It's the texture of bird. excrement.
That was nasty.
Yeah, FYI, people who don't know how sunscreen works, it's not like that. It should not be that way. So if
I'm
you
gonna
can't
wash
return
this
or
off.
exchange it, then at least we're having some fun with it. You go have fun. I'm gonna submit this strongly worded letter for you.
Thank you! This has got to be one of the worst products I've ever used. This is an Isle Glow face lotion, but it's not a face lotion. It is a streaky pain balm. This is pain in greasy brown oil. I'm not normally one to give up, and I'm not giving up. I am just changing directions, and I did. I've purchased the other products, which we're going to open up, but I also have to admit, I thought Winnie Harlow was a pretty cool person. The comments corrected me, and I did not realize that she maybe wasn't so nice to other people in the industry. I'm trying to form an opinion on who she is and what's up, but before that, I have to talk about customer service. And I will say, K-Skin had some damn good customer service, and I think this needs to be called out. If a YouTuber or a person with a social media medical esthetician expertise starts yelling on the internet, I will say brands get scared. And something that has always concerned me is, am I getting preferential treatment by customer service because they know who I am? When it came to my first K-Skin purchase debacle disaster, I purchased it under an email and a name that is non-recognizable. And when it actually came time to return this bullshit, because this is so bad, like I don't believe in returning skincare if you tried it and if it wasn't great, but when it's this bad, this is the kind of shit you want to return. And as I did, I reached out and they were actually extremely prompt, professional, and punctual. Not only did they return my order, they didn't even make me send it back, and I was telling them, like, can I please send it back? What am I going to do with this? Like, I can't even give this to my friends. Like, I can't even give this to my worst enemy. This is probably one of the worst sunscreens I've ever used, okay? But they did say, just keep it, or donate it, or something, and I was like, wow, all right. Oh, look, oh no, it's like gooing all over the place. But something that they did that I was so appreciative of is that they asked me what I didn't like about it. They asked me what happened, why it wasn't a fit for me, and then they even asked me for my skin tone and my foundation shade. And I thought that that was wonderful because it actually felt like they were trying to take that feedback and improve on the product, because boy, is there a lot of improving to be done. But that being said, once I returned this product, I did, again in my own little email with my own money, I purchased another one. And this is what I originally thought I had purchased but didn't. And then finally, the body oil was in stock. So that is what I got. Ooh, we open it up and it's same stuff. Ooh, and we have a universal mineral face lotion, SPF 55. Okay, this is a zinc oxide, so this is a mineral-only based formula. And then we got this K-Skin Sun Care Isle Body Oil SPF 30. This on the website reminded me quite a bit of what we see from Supergoop or even Kylie Skin, so I'm excited to dive in and see how these two hold up. Let's get to the bathroom and get these on our face. See, I'm traumatized, like I'm still scared. I'm still scared. This has scarred me emotionally. Good morning, I have woken up. I've not even washed my face. There's nothing on my face except for maybe a little bit of like leftover mascara stuff. This is a pure mineral formula. Looks like it had a tint. Slightly scared. Like I normally do the 2-finger swipe, but now I'm scarred. Let's just, why is it yellow? Why is it mustard? I don't want to get it in my hair. That's why I pulled it up. I'm a little worried. Hyperlic triglyceride, water. I mean, oh, squalane jojoba. So this is a lot of oils, apple, watermelon. Oh, because of the ingredients. Hopefully this one, being mineral, won't burn my eyeballs nearly as much. I'm going to put it on my eyelids, as I always do, to protect my freaking eyelids. And I will say that outside of K-Skin, there are many others that, you know, burn my face. I will say, this is not like a full application of sunscreen. It was like a 1 finger, but I'm just gonna say what I'm thinking. How is this going to work on black skin, on ebony skin? If that's what it's doing to my Fitzpatrick type 2 face? Oh my God. Oh no, please don't tell me we're doing again.
It's very greasy. I will say I have oily skin and it's very greasy. This is definitely a dewy one. So here's the thing, I've rubbed it in and the color is still off, but it's not terrible. The problem is that now I'm starting to get that. It's like it's still not rubbed in and I'm already pilling. It's not as bad. Oh, she spoke too soon. Oh no, this is not good. Do you see that? I'm not crazy. I'm not making this up. I'm not, why would I? But like, oh my God. You know that so many people accuse me of making things up? I'm like, look at my face. Well, dip me in liquid bread, let me sit on a stick and call me a drumstick because this is unreal. It's not even blended in and then it's already doing that. I guess I'm gonna go out like this today. This is alternate lighting of the same face. I have tried to rub this in. Even with all of my best efforts of rubbing in, I feel like pale Dijon mustard. It's pilling. It's not pilling nearly as bad as the other one, but it's more of a dry pilling, whereas the other one was like a goopy liquid foundation booger kind of pilling, if that makes sense. I feel disgusting. I'm yellow. I'm very crusty and yellow. And yeah, that's where we're at today. I guess I'm going out like this. I'm only gonna do one fingerful because it's a thicker formula. Whereas normally if it's thinner, I do two. Oh boy. This is better than, you know, the orange one. Well, is it? It's like it's not even rubbing in. It's like mustard. I mean, I kind of got it to blend in, didn't I? Yeah, no. It's like it's grainy once it dries, once the oils make you look oily. Look at all that grit. Do you see that grit? And it's only an SPF, oh, it's 55. Universal my sandwich. Hydrating? This is not hydrating, it is Grease City. Look at that, that's greasy. I am a grease ball. Oh yeah, universal antioxidant yellow tint that blends in seamlessly on all skin tones. This was just a yellow sunscreen and they were like, we can't not make it yellow, what do we do? And they were like, we use the yellow as branding. We say that it's an antioxidant yellow. I need to stop. This is just gonna keep making me angrier and angrier. All right, well, that's a thing. Wish me luck. Okay, you gotta see this. Do you see how it's like separating right here? This is so disgusting. And then no matter how much I try to blend it in, it's like grody inside of my face. And it just like, they separated and fell into my pores. Disgusting. Disgusting. Bitch, disgusting. Trying this again. I have nothing on my face. This is just how oily I am. I got pimples, that's for sure. I was doing a full finger stripe. I'm just gonna do half a finger swipe. I don't feel like that's enough, but it's fine. I'll do the thing to do it. You know, I will say this one does not burn my eyeballs the way that the other one does. It just gets, I don't even want to put it close to my brows because it gets in my brows and it's nasty. And then like I'm used to rubbing in my sunscreen, but I feel like I have to rub this in for 15-20 minutes. Like that's not a look. I don't know how this works on Winnie Harlow, who has multiple skin tones and colors. Did she try this? Like, did you not see that this is happening? It's not as bad as the pumpkin one. And here comes the pilling. Well, she tried. She tried. I don't know about this one, but hey, at least the thing's not coming off on this one. That's a positive. I feel like every single day I'm just applying less and less of this sunscreen because it's so bad. Like it's so gross. I find that depending on how I rub it in, it pills up more or less. Like this gets it to pill less than if I go like this. And then it doesn't even blend in with the colors, and then it gets stuck inside of my eyebrows. I will say though, so it doesn't burn my eyeballs, which is nice. But I'm like, I shouldn't have to slap myself to get my sunscreen to work. And then it's still yellow. And it's not even enough sunscreen, and it's pilling up everywhere. Let's try the body one, because she's gonna show some skin. Look at her breakouts. Wow, she's breaking out. This is hopefully 3rd time's a charm. This is the Sun Care Isle of Body Oil SPF 30. This is a chemical filter. Avobenzone, homosalate, octisalate, octocrylene. It's basically a moisturizer, avocado oil, grapeseed oil, cucumber. See, again, the ingredients look really good. Ooh, the bottle looks really good. No, it's plastic. Are we coming for super goop or Kylie skin? What's going on here? It's a not very oily. I thought it was gonna be a spray. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be a spray, but okay. It's flying all around the place. Let's see if that works. It doesn't feel like an oil. It feels like a water oil. It's a very dry oil. To get enough of the sunscreen on, it's a liquid, and it's kind of difficult to like a spray would be easy, or a lotion. It doesn't run off your arm. I feel like I'm dripping things everywhere. Let's see if I can get a little more in the back here. Drippy. It's like a dry oil, I guess, but it's like a dry oil on skin, but in your hands, it does not feel like an oil. It feels like water. The good news is that this is not pilling. It's not overly oily either, which is kind of nice. Ooh, I have an eczema flare on my ear. Do you guys see that? What was that Instagram? Hot girls have eczema? Oh my God, look. See, now that it's dried, I just touch my face and it starts pilling. Like, I can't win. Like, if you put it on while it's a liquid and you pat it in, then you're fine. But then look, the second you touch it once it's dried, do you see those? Not nearly as bad as the other one. But that's disgusting. So embarrassing. Hopefully this 3rd time's a charm. Let's see if it actually has an SPF of 30 though. Why didn't they just do SPF 50? Beats me. All right, let's just hope that this actually protects me during the day. Is there another sunscreen oil that you would recommend that we could try this with? That's what I'd love to do. Let's see, is this gonna rub off on me again? All right, maybe 3rd time's a charm. Let's test this out. All right, let's have a great day. It is that time of day to reapply. Just about to have lunchy munchies, which is why it reminds me to put on my sunscreen. Do you see how it's like getting into my pores? It's like it pills up throughout the day. And I'm kind of nervous to reapply. Do you see that? There you go. You can see that in the lighting. I only used like a half of a finger today. I'm only going to use another half a finger today because I can't deal with this. This entire line is so bad. The body stuff, it's been good, only it's getting all over my car. You know, like if you have foundation on your hands and you like touch a steering wheel or something and it leaves foundation, it's like that, only it's greasy sunscreen. And it's like I put oil everywhere. It's literally like Dijon mustard, bro. And then I'm like, should I just use half the amount of sunscreen? Should I walk around with sunscreen like not on all day? Look at that. That right there, that is nearly as bad as what happened with that first one. And yeah, it's like half glittery. Can we not? I see, then it's just pilling up. Like I'm trying to blend it in and I can't even finish blending before it starts to pill. It's gonna stop touching it. I don't want to give up on this the way I had to give up on the other one, but like, what do I do with this? What do I do? Leave it in a comment. What do I do? I cry and I wear a face mask so that nobody has to see me. All right, let's do that. Thank you. Wish me luck. I feel like this sunscreen has been breaking me out. These were here before, but like, it's painful. Using this is painful. I've come to the realization that this is a Dijon mustard sunscreen that is pushing me closer and closer to applying my sunscreen like Gwyneth Paltrow, which I'm not going to succumb to. However, it is super tempting because of how disgusting this formula is. You have to apply it while it's wet. You have to really quickly just throw it on. Then after that, you just can't touch it. And you have to pat it in at the very end. And then it still leaves streaks. And the color is so obvious that I'm afraid to get it too close to my hairline, which means that I'm not protecting my face by my hairline. And I don't want to give up on this the way that I had to give up on this one. If I died today, like let's just say that that happened, I wouldn't want to be wearing this miserable sunscreen. Like life is too short to use really crappy sunscreens, right? Especially for this price. Like for this price, you could get a lot of other stuff. and it's like balling up even now. Do you see how it's getting stuck in my eyebrow hairs? There's a line across my forehead. It's not as bad as the other one, but it's pretty darn disgusting. I'm smacking myself for my bad decisions. But do you see how I used a fraction of the amount of sunscreen that I should, and I still feel gross? I literally have so many breakouts, but I'm having these pimples, and then I'm picking them. Okay, I'm gonna go think about my life choices and my sunscreen choices. Okay, you guys, I don't know if I can legit do this anymore. Look at what K-Skin has done. Do you see how there's like yellow goo around my eyes? At first I was like, am I jaundiced? Like, what's going on? It makes my skin look nasty. It's like dehydrating my skin. Look at how it's like settling in my lines and in my pores. This sunscreen is disgusting. And even when I use the smallest amount, what is this? Like, this is so gross, and it literally pills up and it feels like Dijon mustard. Do you see that? Disgusting. Aren't you embarrassed? Why did I give them a second chance? Do you see how it's like stuck in my pores? And then it doesn't make my skin look good. Like, I do have acne scars and I do have like wrinkles because I'm an adult, like I'm a human. This sunscreen makes me look even more like disgusting than I feel. And I feel pretty gross wearing this. I'm just thankful that I have face masks so that I don't have to, go out looking like this in public.
I was so wrong about this brand. It has destroyed my face. I made a big mistake. This is the perfect example of a real life situation in which the ingredient list does not tell you everything about a product. And just because the ingredient list looks good doesn't mean the formulation is good, doesn't mean the stability or the packaging is good. This has been a nightmare. The best part about this has been the customer service. And that's saying a lot, okay? That is saying a lot. When customer service is the best part of a brand. Woo! I didn't know that Winnie Harlow had some issues with her past. I didn't know that she was kind of known for cash grabs. I'm actually still not super aware of that. It was because of the comments that you guys brought it up. But I will say, this feels like an absolute cash grab, or it feels like nobody tested this. Let's start over here. This is literally like a baby ate a pumpkin spice latte and a pumpkin pie and had explosive diarrhea, and it separates into like the liquid and oil phase. This is so heterogeneous, it's disgusting. It balls up on the skin, and it doesn't pill in an uncomfortable way, it just balls up and gets goopy. This is fucking disgusting. Not to mention, it burned my eyes and it turned my skin orange. I don't know who this works for. It definitely doesn't work for all skin tones. This was a fucking disaster. This is like someone tried to put glitter makeup into an oil, but they added feces. I am always honest about my reviews, right? But I try to understand like where things could have gone wrong and how they could be improved. This whole thing just needs to be redone like from scratch. This is disgusting. And I'm like, did I get one that separates? But even if it didn't separate, it would still turn your skin orange. It would still make you cry. This is honestly one of the most painful sunscreens to wear from both an aesthetic perspective and then like a physical pain sunscreen in my eyeball perspective. Then we move on to this mofo. I thought that this would be redeeming. This is a mineral formula, right? This is the chemical one. Of course the chemical one burns your eyes. Let's try this one. This one didn't burn my eyes, but this is like crunchy Dijon mustard. This is like expired Dijon mustard on my face. Look at this. What is that color? And this is literally a yellow paste that doesn't blend in. I don't know how this is going to work on all skin tones. It balls up on the skin, and I've noticed that depending on what you wear it with, it balls up more or less, but it's like, it is so disgusting. Thankfully, it doesn't make my skin burn as much, but you know what it did do? It broke me the fuck out. I gave up on this one. I couldn't use this. I tried to use this for like over a week. Look at how bad I am breaking out everywhere that I put it. I had more pimples, okay? You saw them. I am breaking out. It is so frustrating, and this was literally the main thing that I changed. I was using Glow Recipe, then I switched to this. I couldn't do this for more than like 3 days, and then I went here. This was hell. This was absolute disgust. And I'm like, Winnie Harlow has vitiligo, obviously. She has 2 different skin tones. I don't understand how either of these work for either of her skin tones. It does not make sense. Like, make it make sense. And after I returned this and repurchased these other 2, I actually felt kind of bad. Like, I don't return products regularly. They were so kind as to let me keep this, but holy shit, I don't want it. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. And I can't even use it on my hands because look at how it separates. Like, you touch anything and it spreads. This was just living hell. Last but not least, I decided to try this mofo. I will say that out of all three, this is probably the best one so far. This is the oil. I've been using it for about a week. But you know what I've been doing? I've been putting it on my body, yaddy. Yes, but I have been using it on my face. It doesn't destroy the face, but it definitely makes the face look greasy, even though it's kind of like a dry touch oil. And I'm like, if you have dry skin, this is probably fine. If you've got oily skin, like for summer, good luck. And then I've been putting it on my chest and my body where it's supposed to be. I wore this shirt on purpose. Do you see how I'm breaking out? My shoulders, where I put this the most, I am breaking out so freaking bad. Do you see what is happening to the shoulders where I am liberally applying this? Let's go to the other one, shall we? Look at how bad my breakouts are. And it's like, it's everywhere that I applied it. And yes, they hurt. And I'm even getting little pimples here on my arms. And that's how I know it's the sunscreen, because this is the only thing that I've been putting on all of these similar areas of my body. Look at this. Who gets pimples right here? Cassandra, Bankson, that's who. And it doesn't smell good and it tastes disgusting. Like, I was going to vomit. I've never had that experience of tasting sunscreen. There are actually multiple people, from Doris on our team to Debbie, who's one of our beautiful butterfly skin intellectuals on Patreon and Discord. And she was telling me about how certain sunscreens also like have a weird taste in her mouth. I have never experienced that, and I've used so many sunscreen, but my sense of taste and smell has also always been shot since I was like born. So forever in my life. Maybe that's why I like so much spicy food, because I can't taste it. Anyways, when I actually tried this, it was like vanilla and then like disgusting sewage. It tastes as bad as these two things looked. Like, I don't understand how this skincare line is existing. I don't know how this got through quality check. I really feel like Winnie Harlow didn't even test this. How did this get through if she tested it? And this is the best one. And even this one sucks. I'm gonna try to compare this body oil sunscreen to Supergoop, and I don't wanna buy Kylie Skin, but like definitely Supergoop, maybe even Kylie Skin, because I think that sunscreen oils are pretty revolutionary. But it even makes me wonder if this is an SPF 30, because I still noticed like I got a little burnt, but again, it's an oil. And now I have this to deal with. I feel like I've wasted my money 3 times over. I haven't returned the other 2. I feel bad returning them. I don't know if I should, but it's like they're that bad. And I'm just like, did I get a bad batch? Like, you and I both know that Winnie Harlow was not there in the labs working on these. At first I thought maybe she was, and then I found out more about, you know, apparently she's had other cash grabs. This is such a cash grab. Like, this is disgusting. I need to know, did anybody else buy this? What were your experiences like? Did we all get bad batches? This is literally 2041, and what's this one? This one is lot 1347, expires 11/23. If anybody purchased this based on my initial first reactions, where I looked at the ingredients list and was like, wow, this looks fucking awesome, because it did, holy shit, I am sorry. I am not responsible for other people's decisions, and I know that, but I will take responsibility in saying I was excited for this. I recognize that I can have a positive influence or a negative influence, and holy shit, I am so sorry if someone got this baby vomit, diarrhea, Dijon bird shit because of my excitement. Like, I feel bad. This is my guilt network. This is an issue. This is me fawning. This is my childhood developmental trauma. We are going to leave that in the past, and I am going to deal with this. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't know better. I'm working on it. I tested it out. I have major regrets. K-Skin is disgusting. I can't believe that I was so bamboozled by this line. It's like so bad to the point that I'm wondering if it was a mistake, like if it was expired, like if they made this 3 years ago and it's just been sitting on shelves. But look at this. What the fuck is that? How did this get to quality control? The fact that I'm even like morally and financially distraught over this situation tells you a lot about my passion for skincare. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm gonna tell you the truth. And even if I love Winnie Harlow's story and her upbringing and how she was an advocate for anti-bullying, great! That doesn't mean that you're gonna make a good skincare product, because this was absolute trash. And now I must live with this and figure out what to do, because I don't wanna waste. But like, I can't even put this on my hands. Maybe I should like auction it off. Does anybody want the baby vomit? Like, Cassandra swatched it. Like this video and subscribe in hopes that the next sunscreen that I buy and try is not going to be this much of a disaster. Like, this is absolutely disgusting. Do you have another sunscreen that I should try? Because I will buy it so that you don't have to. If there is a lesson that I have learned here, it is a major lesson that goes to show just because the ingredients lists look good doesn't mean that it's a good product. Formulation, stability, cosmetic chemistry, sourcing, all of these things matter. They were not done here, so I'm gonna go wear my dunce hat. I made this bed, I'm gonna sleep in it. And I hope to see you in the next video where hopefully my skin is not breaking out and orange and crunchy, okay? Remember to be beautiful and reapply your SPF as long as it's not this shit. Like literally, if it's this shit, don't even go outside. Just stay indoors. Stay indoors. Don't wear sunscreen. Stay indoors. If this is all you have, don't wear the sunscreen. Cassandra Bankson is telling you not to wear the sunscreen. Just stay indoors and avoid the world because it's better than wearing this. I love you guys.